I'm Eric Powell. I'm a public artist and sculptor. I've been doing this work for 27 years and I've done over 400 commissions, and so I do a lot of commissions and fine art as well. This is my studio, which is in West Berkeley. So mostly I work with steel and also work with bronze and stainless steel and aluminum and other metals, but mostly metal and almost exclusively steel. And I just find steel to have a lot of amazing alchemical properties. So it's this ubiquitous industrial material that the Golden Gate Bridge is made out of, and our cars are made out of, and the infrastructure of Western culture is built on steel and concrete. But I find it to be very malleable and very conducive to using as an expressive material. This is all material that came out of the bay. It's all metal that's been in salt water, and some of it's been in salt water for decades, and so it has this beautiful corrosion on it. It creates this really beautiful texture. I'm really happy that I was accepted this year into the sculpture show at Ruth Bancroft Gardens, and I'm really excited to be part of it.
I'm Katie Swan. I do ceramic sculpture. My work is very amorphic and organic and changing and fluid. It's about a lot of things. It's the relationship between being a natural human organism as well as a spiritual thing at the same time. So for me, my work's about the movement between those two spaces. And so that's kind of this balance of, it can be a harsh, spiky, sharp thing, but I hope to kind of have a little softness with the fluidity. I really like that I can shift the form itself, whether it's on its side or there isn't really a side to it, but there are many ways that you can turn it and it has a different kind of voice and message and feel to it too. Every time I take my work and put it in a different space, I feel like I'm learning about the sculpture that I make. And so to see it in the garden with this other exotic kind of otherworldly looking plants, it's like it's at home, like it was supposed to be there. It's an honor every year to be able to come back. The staff is wonderful. Like, it's always been such a lovely kind of like reunion, or I feel so supported and heard, and as an artist that can be tough sometimes. So it's really nice how cooperative everyone is. So yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be a great show.
I'm Julia Wilson, and I am a weaver and sculptor. Some of my work is wire drawings that I've turned into an exploration of plant life and how different native plants and non-native plants to California interact in the urban setting. The piece for the garden it's made of copper and concrete, and the copper is a really good material for absorbing weather, precipitation, oxygen, and even touch. So as it lives through the summer at the garden, it'll absorb patina onto the copper, and that will sort of record the environment of the garden at that time and place. So it really is a record of its time there. And a lot of the inspiration for this piece and a lot of the wire drawings that I do comes from the hedges of jade that are all over the place, and it's something you don't see on the East Coast. I've been trying to go to Ruth Bancroft since I moved here about 2 years ago, and I finally made it, and I'm excited that it's my first year to be able to participate so soon after visiting the garden. Really excited. It's a beautiful place, and I can't wait to come back season after season.
I'm Wilma Weiss, and I'm a mosaic artist, and I work sculpturally and also do wall hung work. The piece I have in the show this year is called Ottoman with Pillow, and I like the idea of actually creating a seating piece where the pillow is integrated in with the base. It's all one piece. 1 or 2 people can sit on it. When 2 people are sitting on it, they can sit back to back, which is a really interactive and interesting way to sit on it. And what I like about the pillow concept is that it's something that looks really soft, but it's actually really hard. It's a solid object, and I like the interplay of that. Inspiration for my sculptural pieces often come from nature, and I really like working with color and texture. The stepping stones are made of high fire tile, which means that you can step on them and they are very strong. So I love showing my work at the Ruth Bancroft Garden. This is my 5th year that I'm showing my work there. And what I really like about it is how the artwork is integrated into the landscape. And the Ruth Bancroft Garden is an exceptional spot. It really enhances the artwork.